We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with DWAC. This has been explosive. We're gonna break it all down here. What to look for going into tomorrow. Is it too late? The big question mark a lot of people are asking themselves. And also, as I'm speaking and doing this video, the stock continues to push up higher. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity we mentioned this morning. And if you want to get in on early, right, on opportunities as early as possible, we strive for opportunities every single day that could be 20% plus or more. Join us. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. You won't want to overlook this home run opportunity that we caught today. It was beyond expectations, and we're gonna break down everything here with DWAC. So the home run of the day was beyond expectations, and if you want to get early on in opportunities like these, check out the link down below to the Discord, and we'll be looking forward to having you join us to become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So the stocks I mentioned this morning were DWAC, RMED, and NXTP. Every single stock gave us 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% jumps, but our home run of the day was beyond spectacular, guys. Beyond expectations, beyond just the word spectacular. I mean, in a single day, we caught this one way down here in the 11s in the pre-market as things were starting to pull up, consolidate, and it started to take off in a matter of minutes, nearly up 100%. And for the rest of the day, it just continued with momentum. You could see it there with 42 Vision, which is something you can gain access to as well by joining the 42 Vision tier level. And it gave us a highest point of 480% plus. This was beyond expectations. We strive for opportunities every day of 20% or more. That's a home run in a matter of minutes to hours. But this was just phenomenal. And if you want to become part of this and a learning and growing community of investors, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp, and this is huge on why it is running, guys. There's a lot of hype and speculation around this, and there's a few reasons why this may continue to run. But the higher it goes, the riskier it gets. And I'm going to talk about all the reasons why. This is all speculation right now as well, but all the reasons why I see that DWAC may have a pullback or just continues to run with strength, almost with no breaks. And we're going to talk about why that is happening. So the first reason this is all happening today, as more people have found out, is the fact that the shares in Digital World Acquisition soar by 400% on the news of a social media deal with Trump. Okay, it's going to be called Truth Social, and this is a big deal because he's been working on this for a while. He's even stated it as speculation or hype, and then now it's actually becoming a reality, and this acquisition has been confirmed, right? It's not speculation in the sense, is it going to happen or not? They have come to a definitive agreement, right? Merger agreement here, providing for the business combination that will result in Trump Media and Technology Group becoming a publicly listed company subject to regulatory stockholder approval. And then we have it here. It's going to be called Truth Social and stand up to the tyranny of the big tech. That's what it's going to be. And this is going to be very interesting. Why? Because he's going to talk a lot about probably Twitter. He's going to talk a lot about Facebook. He's going to talk about other social medias and many other platforms, maybe even Fox News or anything like that, or CBS. He's just going to mention everything on there. So it's going to be a very interesting thing as it unravels. But why is it going up now? And why could it actually be valued at more than just what it is now? It's really hard to value this company right now because it hasn't even been proven to exist. This is just like all forming itself and unraveling as time goes on. But from everything going on, this is one of the top 10 most popular names right now on Reddit's Wall Street Bets chat room on Thursday, exceeding meme stocks, GameStop, and also others in the whole entire list. This is actually big because there's even been some news coming out. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, that there's some short interest on DWAC. If anyone has more information on that and wants to comment on it down below in the comment section, please do. Any more due diligence will make it even better for the community and the viewers, so I would appreciate that. But that's what's going around. But the fact that it's all over these lists, right? It's all over social media platforms and forums overall. This keyword right here is what makes DWAC worth what it's actually trying to attain in value, okay? It's moved pretty fast, but that word right there is powerful. Social media, okay? Anything that has to do with social media is most likely over $50 per share, and some of them are all the way upwards towards $80, $100, $200. Start thinking about social media platforms that actually are up here. The only one that is near these levels where it's actually fighting to break through, which is going to be very interesting. And if you know how Trump rolls and you know who he is, and you've even just read books about him or just even watched the man, how he acts, he wants to win, right? And if he's been taken off from Twitter, just the fact of how this is reacting, don't you think he wants to pass Twitter's value? I think that's what he's trying to do. And he's trying to prove a point. And his goal is probably to stay up here eventually. But I mean, Twitter is at $65. And look at this, okay? Their highest point recently was $68 in the last several days. Their highest point of the year of the 52-week range is $80. And look what's happening to Twitter, okay? Selling off. That is very interesting as well. A lot of money is flocking over to WAC, and this is making a huge move, a big move, and movement in just one stock, almost like if it was AMC or GameStop all over again. But this didn't have necessarily much to do with short squeezing, if not just a lot of money coming in to the value of this company that just actually went through merger affirmation. It hasn't even happened. It's just confirmation affirmations that the merger has been sealed and that it's bound to happen with this company. It's a social media platform. Look at all the different social media companies and then start doing your own evaluations of what you think DWAC could be worth. It's very hard to put value on it. It's very hard to say, where is it too high or too low? But all I have to say based off of speculation, okay? We're going to look at some key levels here. This is pretty high from where it all started. It made a lot more sense way down here and even in the middle of the day. But at these levels and how it's acting in the after hours, it's possibly going to have a pullback. It's going to be a pullback that is hopefully a cool off and not losing momentum. But if it doesn't cool off and it just continues how it has been, the only way to see the cool offs is zooming in a little bit, like on the 5-minute. And it's been these little cool offs right here. You can see 42 vision all day has been strong. The weakest point was right around this area when it hit 40, came back up, came to 41, and it's just continuing with strength. If it continues to do those little cool offs and just keeps on going a leg higher, when you look at it on the micro perspective and you zoom out and things continue strong as they are, as we see it here in the 30-minute, fully green, I mean, this might not have breaks. And that is why you want to be aware of this. You want to be watching this one tomorrow. And let's break down here the key levels of support and resistance based off of what we see right now. Because since I started this video, this has been hitting new resistance levels and newer highs throughout the time of me preparing this video. So let's look at it here. So the first thing is the lowest point that it hit here when it actually looked like things were getting weak, and that is $41 to $40. That is a very important support level that if it gets broken through, the next support level would be down here at 36, and then I would even break it down to 28 and see how the bulls are reacting within those areas, or if the bears are dominating and pushing this one downwards, as well as a lot of uncertainty that kicks in. It's the end of the week. It's going to be a Friday, and a lot of profit taking could also come into the picture. If it doesn't do that and it doesn't even get near any of those levels, well, the first resistance level that the stock needs to break through, and it seems like it's going to break it, and we're going to have to like literally reanalyze this whole thing tomorrow, and I'm going to be watching 42 Vision closely. If you want to gain access to 42 Vision, you can, to see these live updates on how the stock is looking in the charts. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord or Patreon. Select the 42 Vision tier level, and you'll be up to date on what it is we're watching as the community is actually looking at this one tomorrow, and we'll be watching this one closely. But the highest point reached so far is 58.93. If that gets broken through, we're gonna have to watch how it reacts between $60 to $65, and could it break through 68, which is one of the most recent highs that Twitter just had, and if it can actually continue to go higher than what Twitter is worth. I mean, that's literally probably the goal right now. And then the next goal would be other social media platforms, trying to compare himself to those and see if he can reach those levels as well. Not just through the retail investors, but him himself seeing his stock. You know, he's going to treat this like this is his now, even though the merger hasn't even happened, but it will be his stock, and it will be how he'll be publicly trading. He's going to want this one to be the best of the best. If you know him, he is very competitive, and he's doing his best, and you can just see it here in the charts. I mean, some of this inflow has to be his buddies or even himself putting in money somehow apart from retail and individual investors. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.